Yeah. So, episode 77.
Yep.
Me and Matt recorded this for a minute, for 27 minutes.
Yes.
And about a half hour into our podcast, we realized that we weren't using the microphones. We were just talking into the laptop.
Yeah.
So
Common mistake.
Pretty amateur mistake from my co-host here. He really shit the bed on this.
The sound guy fucked up, dude.
The sound guy shit the bed. But what? How far in do you think it is? Like 27 minutes?
Literally 27 minutes.
So if you think if the audio is too much for you,
if you're such a fucking pussy that you can't handle a little bit of change in audio, then just turn it off now forever.
True. But
yeah, it's 27 minutes, and it's so fucking. We were going to delete it. Shane wanted to delete it, and I was like, dude, it was so fun, dude. I was like, I got to give this to the people, dude.
True.
The people can handle it.
The
dude.
episode, it was really funny, and we're back on our bullshit with the Asian voice, heavy in this, heavy Asian voice.
Yeah.
So enjoy the episodes.
No, you don't want nada.
Episode 77,
Wow.
dude, screaming out the gates.
You're fired up.
I'm so fucking fired up.
Night and day that I'm dealing with.
I got food poisoning yesterday
Yeah, from a gummy bear.
from a weed gummy.
So we're late today because yesterday we tried to record a cast and it wasn't just you. The weed gummy had it in your mind that it was just you.
I was struggling, dude.
That was a bad game.
I
both didn't put it together.
usually, like I said, I balance your negativity, and like the whole time I was more negative than See, like even that yesterday, I've been like, man, I gotta take it easy. He's not that negative. Now I'm like, yeah, he's that negative, but
yeah, that's what happens if I get weed gummy in me.
Well, it wasn't even I was negative. I was just on that. So I listened to Alex Jones all morning long, and I had this thing in my head, and I just nibbled on a weed, just a genuinely nibble on a weed gummy, just no big deal. And as I'm on the way over here, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'll just pretend I'm Alex Jones the whole entire time. But I was doing his shit like word for word.
Yeah.
To where it was like it made no sense other than me, like to anyone other than me and my boy Spud, dude. Because we watched the interview where he like went live and freaked out on Trump. And it's just him being like, I shouldn't even be on air right now. I shouldn't be live.
No, I mean you showed me as soon as you got in.
Yeah.
So other than you, me, and Spud.
It was just a three-way inside joke
like, all right.
that I was cracking up. In my head, I was laughing at myself the entire. I couldn't even look at Shane the whole time.
Like, I shouldn't even be on the air right now. I'd be like, yeah, I know, man. Well, how was your weekend? And you're like, I don't know about that. Like, all right.
Well, that theory actually, my brother watched or he listened to that episode as well. Actually, this is funny because this ties into what I wanted to talk about. So I got a Lyft today. And my Lyft driver was a black dude, and we're talking. We're talking about. It's funny how like we started talking about girls, right? Wearing it was like warm out, and this one girl was wearing like just a t-shirt, and I'm like, dude, these girls don't. They want to dress slutty, dude, but it's like a little too cold. They're confused, and he's like, man, I saw some butt cheeks. So I'm like, dude, don't they understand? Like that's like a real physiological response. Like my heart rate speeds up, and the guy's like, I know, man. And we start that morphs into like. We're talking, he goes, yeah, and pretty soon people are going to be like, oh, red light? That means go for me. And I'm like, what are you talking about, gender fluid, bruh? And he's like, what the hell is that? And I explained what gender fluid was to this guy, and he was just like, what the hell? And I'm like, dude, it's taught at college campuses. I'm telling all this shit. And he goes like this. He's like, do you listen to Alex Jones, bro? And I was like, yeah.
Black dude?
Yeah. He goes, bro, I fucking love Alex Jones. He was like, I ask every white person in here, I'm like, did you vote for Trump? He's like, bro, 50 million people voted for this motherfucker. I haven't had one say yes yet. Yeah. Dude, we start talking Trump. I'm telling him about Century of the Self. He's writing all this down. We had the best conversation ever. I just met my black brother in the Bizarro world, dude.
That's fucking
We
awesome.
had the same exact thoughts on everything.
Wow.
It was the best.
That's I'm really proud of you.
He was just like, dude, what the fuck did Trump even do? Like, he's done nothing. People are all mad at him. He's been in for 2 years. Dude, he was like, he's on the Trump train, dude. He doesn't give a fuck.
When you meet a black guy on the Trump train, that just means it means so much to me. It makes me so happy.
It was fucking sick because we had this it was almost like we're under like an oppressive regime. Like we're kind of talking in code a little bit, and finally I was like, bro, are you talking about this? And we go into it, and he was like, what the fuck? Dude, it was I was hitting him with shit of like where this stuff's going, the college campuses, and this guy was just like, holy fuck, man. He was blown away.
I mean, as cool as that is, it does, it's scary prospect that two people with the same ideology have to be sneaking how to get into it to get there's so much social pressure that neither of you can even bring up Donald Trump.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't want to freak this white guy about Donald Trump, and I'm I'm basically explaining things to him about how overeducated white people and how they're the ones who they just use black people to make themselves feel better and promote their own. And he was just
oh, man.
But it was just shit.
You're getting me going.
It was just shit we were talking. Dude, they're just fucking elitist egalitarians, dude, who just stop at nothing to use other people to further their agendas. And it was I'm going on, and we're just slowly probing each other. Is it cool to say this? I didn't hit him with the black redneck theory yet. I was like, we just met. I can't fucking hit him with this.
Yeah.
But this guy would have been open. He was open to everything, dude. We were talking.
You told him about the podcast, didn't you?
I didn't tell him about the cast. I didn't tell him. I should have told him about the cast. I know.
Fuck.
I was in a rush.
You idiot. I mean, you gave him the important.
I gave him the scoop.
The knowledge.
I know. I should have told him about the cast. I'm sure I'll see him again.
You think?
I'll see my Lyft driver
again.
again.
You're going to see your Lyft driver again?
Dude, our paths are meant to cross again, dude. This guy is the shit. It was my girlfriend called me while I was in the Lyft, and I was like, I gotta go. I can't talk. And then she was
busy.
like, what were you doing? I was like, I was talking to a black guy who listens to Alex Jones. I had to soak up every second of this. Dude, I think a lot of it's funny how he was like, you listen to Alex Jones, dude? I'm like, bro, did you hear that shit yesterday? And he was like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, they fucking cornered Trump, man. They got his lawyer's documents.
What kind of black guy was this? This is crazy.
Dude, this was a fucking like we had before, our scale of 1 to 5.
This is a solid 1.
So 1, Condoleezza Rice. 5 being like we said, just fucking
5 is
clotheslining your fucking kid in the fucking candy aisle at Walmart.
Yeah.
This guy was a 3.5. This wasn't man. This wasn't this was by no means a black nerd. By no means.
Wow.
This was a 3 point. You get closer to the 5 range, bro. There's a lot of cool conspiracy theories. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you get close to the fucking black Muslims.
Yeah, dude.
Or not the black Muslims, the black Jews.
Oh, I mean, that's a whole.
That's when you start getting
that's level 10, dude. That's a whole other thing.
That's when they're white people are aliens. You get some conspiracy.
See, this guy was this dude was just kind of attuned to everything, and it was just funny to see. I was just thank God. I had explained to him what a POC was. I was telling him, they went around and these people were giving hugs out the day after Trump won to black people. And they did it to my girlfriend. They were like, we just want to hug our POCs, and he was like, fuck's a POC? And I was like, it's a person of color. I'm like, dude, think about this. This is their way of calling black people colored people again. He was like, dude, that's fucking bizarre. And I was like, tell me, bro. I'm like, shit's fucked up.
You're telling me, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Started a new practice last night. Where, dude, I can get through the day without fapping. When the sun's up, I'm good. It's when the night falls, my girlfriend goes to sleep an hour and a half before me. That's when all the fucking sprites and fairies come out, my little fap fantasy land, dude. And I'm like, so I fell off the train, dude.
Wait, when?
Dude, the last 3 days.
You jerked off the last 3 days?
Just pulling pure shower imaginations, dude. I know. Shower imaginations.
No.
I started carb cycling, dude. I need an outlet. I'm
3 straight days you've been jerking off in the shower?
Yes, it was. It was 3 straight nights. And I was like, something has to give, dude.
So maybe
I'm not falling back into this.
Maybe that man punching himself in the balls was kind of a...
It's me in the shower, dude.
A self-loathing...
Could be, dude. And that's what I'm saying. But so I started doing a thing last night where as soon as the night falls, dude, and my little fap demons come out, I just do an hour-long meditation before bed now.
Okay.
So I just close my eyes, put on the binaural theta waves, dude, and I just fucking rock out.
Okay.
And I get to do it, and it's by that time, I'm like, all right, time to go to bed. I did it for an hour last night. And then I researched about, if you meditate for an hour, you start half kind of falling asleep, and it's really, really weird.
Yeah.
And I started, Googling about people seeing weird shit when they meditate. And this one guy was saying that a very small percentage of people actually develop psychosis from meditating. Which is so funny to think of someone starting to meditate and just going schizophrenic and being like, what happened? He started meditating, dude, and he fucking freaked.
That is crazy.
That's nuts.
That is. Whoa. The power of the mind.
I know.
Whoa.
Exactly. Well, it's somewhere in there, and you're like, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to kill everybody.
Oh, fuck, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I dreamt of banging some lady. But
Damn.
I'll tell you how I really screwed up is my bae. She's said she's been feeling stressed lately. She's having a rough week.
Yeah.
The weather's not helping. You know, it's been raining. It's
Yeah,
been shitty.
yeah.
It's cold again.
Mm-hmm.
She sent me this nice long text message before bed, and it was like, write me something back so I can read it in the morning when I wake up before school, and I'll have a better day.
Yeah, nice.
And so I fell asleep without sending anything.
Oh, man.
And then so I woke up this morning at today at like noon. I woke up at like 11 with a text that was like, nice, thank you. I was just like, fuck.
Hey,
So she got a lunchtime message. I sent her a nice message.
Your lunch is going to be great, babe. Fucking love you.
I was like, I love you. You're so smart and sweet and beautiful. I had to throw one together real quick. I was like, it means so much to me that I love you so much.
Yeah, that's what Brittany used to do. That. She would do that for me. If I had like anything important, like a show, it would be like a long, like she always remembered, like it was almost like uncanny, like right before I go on stage, like you're the best, you're gonna do so well, blah, blah. And if she has like really important shit to do, she would come home and I'm like, how was today? She's like, I did the ball. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, forgot about that.
Yeah,
I never am like, you're the best, babe, you're gonna kill it.
I know.
She's like, I told you 10 times. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
Yeah, and also I think my girlfriend can lie and get away with it when it comes to like, yeah, I told you I was doing that today. Or like, if I'm like, yeah, I have a show this weekend, I told you that. She's like, no, you didn't.
Oh, dude,
and I'm like, okay.
Fuck, that pisses me off.
She's right every time on that because my memory is.
There's no way you can put yours
dog
up.
Shit.
Yeah, there's no way you can put yours up. Well, I had to do something Sunday. I told her like 5 times this Sunday for the Gerbies thing. I'm like, I got to do it. It got canceled, and I'm like, it's coming up.
This Sunday?
Yeah, I was like, it's coming up. Blah blah blah. Then today she sent me a thing for like a fucking science fair or some shit. It's like an adult science fair thing, and just the onslaught of bullshit. So I see that, and I'm like,
adult science fair. I'd rather watch Natasha Leggero and Moshe Kasher's Netflix.
Fuck
special.
them, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, which those guys are great.
Great.
Give me some Asians. Give me some fresh.
I like
Asian boys.
I like cool Asians in the gym. Because I love seeing them in there getting jacked. I steal some of their Asian secrets, dude.
Like what?
They squat with their shoes off.
What?
I pop my shoes off. I totally fucking Last Samurai'd that. I white appropriated their Asian fucking secrets. It's like a bodybuilding secret, but I just saw an Asian guy doing it, and I was like, man, you guys know so much about fucking secret health stuff, dude.
So now you don't wear shoes and you do squats?
When I squat, I take my shoes off. I do it with my socks.
Oh, my God. You fucking suck, too, dude. You suck, too.
If I see someone do something cool in the gym, I wait till they leave, and I instantly copy it. This one guy did this thing where he puts his, like a barbell bench thing where it goes up and down. He puts his feet on it, then puts 2 dumbbells and holds himself on dumbbells and does push-ups. And I like watched this guy do this, and as soon as he left the building, I was like, I'm doing that shit right now, dude.
I can't, dude. I forgot that I wanted to say this. I was talking. So I watched that sick ass movie Patriots Day.
Oh yeah.
Gets me going, dude. The one kid, and I forgot about it. One of the main parts of the story is this Asian kid. They carjacked an Asian dude.
Wait, what?
When they were running away in the middle of the night. There was a manhunt for like several days.
They carjacked an Asian dude?
They carjacked an Asian.
A Fast and Furious car?
No.
Okay.
He's super Asian from China. Sick ass scene where these 2 Muslim dudes that are acting black get in and are trying to carjack this Asian dude. And he's like, I don't want any problems with you, please. And they're like, who cares about you in this country? Who do you have that cares about you? He's like, nobody care about me here. Because he's
Did they recruit him?
His family's all in China. So he's sitting in the car and he's like, please, take everything. Just leave me alone, please. And they're like, do you know 9/11 was an inside job? And he's like, I don't know much about 9/11. And they're like, yeah, that's because you're fucking brainwashed, dude. 9/11 was an inside job. And he's like, oh, okay, please. It's so funny.
That's the highest comedy ever.
It really is the best comedy. And then he.
What if you found out Mark Wahlberg, Tyler Perry, that whole situation? That was just Mark Wahlberg playing the Asian.
It was Jin Yang from Silicon Valley.
Was it really?
Yeah. He's so fucking good. He's great. But that Chinaman ended up escaping their car and running and calling the police on them.
He called the police on him?
He called the police. He broke it, which is another great scene. Because then he breaks into... He's at a gas station. They're at a gas station. He escapes his captors, the retarded Zarnia brothers. They fucking suck so bad. They were so fucking gay. But then Jin Yang runs out to another gas station, which of course is owned by an Arab. So he comes in. He's like, help! I need help! Please, a kidnapper me over there. And the Arab's like, buddy. Two dudes just trying to speak English, trying to solve a crisis.
The funniest part is how that movie's based off of real events. So at one point, a real Asian guy got like interrogated by the FBI, and he's like, "Oh, they tell me 9/11 is not real." They're like, "Wait, what? Yeah. Is that inside job?"
They are very angry because 9/11 was very inside the jokes. Very inside the jokes. The fucking there's security footage of it too, so you can see this Arab dude who owns this gas station like trying to tell him to be quiet, and it's a college student Asian kid who's so like traumatized from this that he like crawls into the gas station and like hides behind the shit like in the desk.
Holy shit!
And this guy's like, I have a man in here. I can't. He's like, he's not speaking English very good. Asian kid gets out. He's like, we need help here. And the cops are like, what the fuck is this phone call?
Dude, that's the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Oh, it was.
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying.
That Patriots Day is great.
I gotta watch that.
Great movie.
I gotta fucking watch that.
And there's one part where Wahlberg, they recreate they have the FBI and the Boston PD, dude. Don't fucking mess
Boston's
with
finest,
BPD, dude. They're so strong.
They hate bombs, dude.
I hate bombs. But they mess with the wrong city.
Oh my god.
They recreate the crime scene in the warehouse. And they're like, we need to figure out which security cameras that we'll be able to see these guys on.
Yeah.
So, like, who knows these streets better than anybody? And Mark Wahlberg steps up. He's like, at 5:42, they might have been out front of the Crate and Barrel right here. And he's like, think, man, think. It's crazy.
They're outside of Wahlburgers, and they made a left and hit the other Wahlburgers on the north side.
Sweet.
Because I'm a fucking loser, dude. I didn't have the audio thing plugged into my thing. We were recording the last 27 minutes straight through my laptop, so the audio is a little tinny.
Yeah, the audio sucks dick, but don't worry.
Dude, I couldn't, dude, and I know our fucking fans will be with us, dude. They wouldn't want that deleted, dude.
I wanted to delete it. Matt.
It was too good. I was having too much of a good time.
Matt stood his ground.
I fucking stood my ground,
I tried
dude.
to fucking sneak through his private neighborhood. And Matt stood his ground. He said, you get out of my property.
I couldn't, dude. I couldn't.
Not even my property.
I thought about the boys, dude, and I was like, I can't fucking do it. Sorry about the quality of the first 27 minutes. That was my bad.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
I heard that.
God damn it, man. I was just too fucking funny about those two dudes trying to sort out a terroristic threat.
The Asian men.
You speak English, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm speaking English.
Yeah, over there. The terrorists. Very right there.
And the guy at the gas station is like, don't call them terrorists.
Oh, yeah, true.
That'd be funny. Oh, wait. So you think they're terrorists? Like, no, they actually blew people's legs off. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's another great part. As soon Mark Wahlberg, of course, goes to meet the Asian man at the gas station, the Asian boy who was heroically escaped, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Wait, they told you they were the marathon bombers?" And he's like, "Yes, and they also are using my GPS, which tracking number is 3758627." And he's like, "How do you know that?" He's like, I don't know. I know it.
What?
Yeah, it's classic Asian.
Holy shit, dude.
He was an autistic the whole time, and you can't tell because he's Asian.
Really?
Really?
And he got abducted by the fucking Indian Silent Bob and Jay and Silent Bob. He's like, dude.
Not Indian. Basically Russian, dude.
Oh, you told me that. They were like fucking
Chechnyan, Dagestani.
I sound like an ass.
Why?
Were they like Middle Eastern at all?
No.
Give me something, dude. They're just white guys?
No, they're
They're white guys?
Weird Russian different.
I stereotyped, dude. I stereotyped
you
them to
thought
be
they were
Middle
brown
Eastern.
dudes.
I was thinking they were like Middle Easterners.
No.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, listeners. There it is.
My take on child porn is if the kid's already been damaged, you might as well get some nuts out of this.
You think so?
I think people should be able to jerk off to child. No, of course not.
I told you my idea before, right?
What's that?
Child porn, but shot and directed by kids. That way they get all the money.
All right. Now,
Porn for kids by kids, baby. Let's do it.
this is a topic that I'm starting to. Even when I was saying my take on it, I was
it's a horrible thing.
This isn't even funny.
We're kidding, bro. We're in jest.
We're just kidding.
We're in jest, dude.
Oh, we're kidding.
Dude, actually, I came across a situation on Reddit that I thought was very interesting. So it was a girl updating people in like the relationship subreddit to something that happened with her boyfriend. They wanted to do threesomes, right? Dig this, dude. I still don't know where I stand on this. So this girl, she and her boyfriend talked and like, you know, they want to get into doing threesomes and stuff. So who does she? I'm thinking female, female, male. The first threesome they do, bro, it's male, male, female, with none other than this dude's fucking best dog, who they call Jack, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And the guy she was like updating him because like I think she'd written a thing before because the guy her boyfriend had gotten like real insecure because Jack apparently has like a fucking big donger and is like she was like, he's just stronger than my boyfriend. He's bigger down there, if you know what I'm saying. And then I enjoyed like he's never seen me enjoying sex like that. He was saying,
God.
No, bro, it's mind melting. I'm like reading this like this is so fucked up. And she picked his best fucking friend. And she's like, and, you know, I kind of had a crush on him. I used to joke about this. I'm like, you just figured out a way to fuck your boyfriend's best friend with a huge dong.
Yeah.
With him in there.
That's scary.
This guy was fucked up. And then, so they did it again eventually. You know, he's like, I don't think he talks to Jack anymore, but they, Jack just wandered off. So then they had one where it was female, female, male. And he said, she was like, well, the girl had like a big bubble butt. I know he likes that. So I kind of know what he's feeling. It's like, no, the fuck you don't, dude. No, you don't. Chicks can't be cuckolded, dude. They don't have that part of jealousy to where like this guy's going to fucking impregnate. You know what I mean? It's like, I think girls can get jealous, but I don't think they can feel the cuckold rage, dude.
I don't know. But I do hate.
They can be insecure.
I really hate when people are like, yeah, I'm like pretty poly. Like, I'm very open sexually. It's like, I bet you're not.
Well, I
bet when push comes to shove, you get pretty angry.
Well, herein lies the problem, though. Apparently, according to this girl, now it's like a weekly tradition, though. Now they have threesomes. So Jack's got to fucking jackhammer your girl in front of you, but then every week you're having a threesome. But she alternates MMF, FFM every other week.
Yeah, that's a terrible relationship.
Isn't that fucked up?
That's you're not together. Now you're a swinger.
Pretty much, yeah, you're right.
You're just like.
But it's like one-on-one thing where it's like this, I mean, and she even said, she was like, yeah, you know, like doing like a male, female threesome, I enjoyed it, but it really takes a physical toll on me. And I'm reading this as like, I don't even know this girl. And I'm like, good fucking God, lady.
She's probably a fucking piece of shit.
Jesus, man.
Probably a gross whore. I don't like it.
Dude, I was, in my head, I'm like, but you get to have a threesome every other week. That's pretty fucking tight. But like, can you even enjoy a threesome after Jack fucking just absolutely dominated your girlfriend in front of you, dude?
Yeah.
Your best friend fucks your girlfriend better than you can ever imagine and then just stops being your best friend.
Yeah.
And people were like cheering her on. I'm like, dude, this is fucking horrible. Why'd you pick this guy's best friend? Dude,
I don't fuck with those on Reddit. There's like,
I love reading them, dude.
There's like stories on there of like, there's one that's like the feminist one. I think it's, what's it, 2 X chromosomes?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what it is to be a female?
I think so, yeah.
One of them's Down syndrome and one
of them's retarded. I don't know.
An extra chromosome. But it's all like
that's
females.
What fucking Vin Diesel's triple X is about.
Yeah,
dude. He's got that extra
he's actually got Down syndrome.
Yeah.
He's driving cars too fast. The cars are faster. I live my life 1/4 mile at a time.
Retarded and furious, dude.
But it's chicks like cheering each other on for having abortions.
Yeah.
And it weirds me out. Man. It weirds me. It's like I do understand the point of like people needing support who go through that because obviously it's a fucking traumatic experience. Yeah. But then sometimes chicks will get on and be like, "No, I didn't give a fuck at all." And I'll be sitting there like, "This is."
They probably didn't.
And they're all because all right. So if you're getting on Reddit and messaging in a feminist blog, chances are you have the financial means to raise a kid. If you're that much of like a
push came to shove,
if you're a woke feminist,
yeah,
you probably came from a pretty privileged life.
You're a phone call away. You're like an uncomfortable phone call away from having like a sick setup for your kid.
You become a woke feminist by going to college.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You had enough money to go to fucking
at least
Susquehanna University.
You can comfortably say at least 85% of these chicks can fully, yes.
Sure. So these are all just abortions that are like, I wanted to pursue my life and dreams, so I couldn't, I had to abort this baby. And they're like, you go, girl, get rid of that fucking baby.
Ew,
like,
man.
I'm like,
I don't read that. I read relationships.
I'm like, should I be?
You should.
It's like the liberal, the correct progressive thing to be like, yeah, it's your body, girl. If you want to keep being an improv chick, then yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything
terminate that life.
Ew, dude, I just don't think it's anything to be celebrated. Yeah, I would never be like I think girls should definitely be able to choose, but it's like, and dude, don't be out here bragging about that shit, man. It's fucked up. And I hear that, dude, and I'm like, ew, man. But there's definitely girls way cold enough to be like, yeah, I'd fucking get it out of me. But a lot of them, dude, I think in their darkest hour, dude, they fucking think about that little toddler, dude, and they're just
whoa, slow down, dude.
I'm just saying, when the fucking, when the head hits the pillow, dude,
staring at the
and
ceiling.
all the fucking Justins and Jasons are gone, dude, and you're just laying there, and you think about little Xavier, dude, his
party time's over.
His little tadpole body, dude, you're like,
when UCB cuts you, like you're not that funny, and you're laying staring at the ceiling, just like, oh fuck.
You have like an Old Testament biblical family of dead babies hovering about and haunting your fucking room. You're just like, I mean, that's a fucking heavy load.
Maybe they do improv with their aborted babies' ghosts in the middle of the night. They're like, yes, and they're like, why would you kill us? She's like, I'm an airplane. I'm on an airplane. What did you say?
I mean, then you just grab a couple cats, dude, and ride off into the sunset. You're just like, yeah, I had a shot at this.
That's pretty sick. Maybe she performs for the aborted fetuses every night, and she's like, any suggestions? And they're like, please stop killing us. And she's like, oh nope, what was that? Did somebody say I'm in a grocery store? And they're like, no, please, no more abortions,
Mom.
Dude.
Oh my god.